My name is Samuel Spadaccini, and this is my story of Türkiye's Lycian way. Good morning from Demre.
Good morning.
We are on our way to the ruins now, Myra Ruins.
Which is like 3 kilometers walk from the city center.
I think Demre has a much different vibe. It's not as very
Much
touristic, yeah.
Both cities before they live from tourism.
It's much more affordable for that reason, and I think we appreciate it more. So yeah, let's see what these ruins are like. Something else?
I think that's it.
That's it. Whoop! Okay, we have arrived at the ruins here, the Mayan ruins. No, what are they called? We've arrived at the Myra Ruins, not the Mayan ruins, and wow, they're pretty impressive. Myra was an important city in the Lycian kingdom, and its history dates back to the 5th century BC. The tombs of the necropolis in this ancient city are carved into the side of the mountain. The Lycians always built their tombs on elevated surfaces. They believed that a winged creature was responsible for carrying the souls of those lost into the afterlife above. In the Acropolis section of the ancient city, there's an amphitheater that probably hasn't changed much in appearance since it was first constructed. Okay, well, after walking maybe 2 or 3 kilometers, it is raining again. We are stopping here for a little while, just to see if it might pass. We're in a museum right now. All our things are carefully wrapped in trash bags. It's really hard to fully capture just how ridiculous we look, but we're persevering no matter what. And if you ever get caught in the rain like this, like we did, we definitely recommend stopping for a Turkish coffee to cheer up a little bit. A ton of goats around us. Wow, and they're super close.
Yeah.
They're all around us. Oh my gosh, yeah, they're right over there.
Oh my god, they're coming towards us.
So we finally got out of the terrain with rocks, mud, bushes, briars, everything, you name it. Spiders. And we're in this lovely orchard here with a beautiful view. There are some rock terraces lining the way. I keep saying it, it's just stunning. And I think the Lycian way really just knows how to humble a person. This is the view from our hotel. What do you think, Kuba?
View is amazing. The room is nice, and our shower doesn't look like the prison.
Nope, no prison showers here. We didn't go as far as we had hoped today, but we're gonna make the best of it. And the truth is, this hotel is amazing. What do you have?
Chicken and rice. With a lovely chicken soup and salad.
You look happy. Papa Kuba. The fun continues.
Yeah.
There's no power.
You cannot have everything.
We can't have everything.
And especially no Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi, no power. Nada.
Never here.
But it's okay because it's bedtime anyway. It's 7:30.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches. Venga, un besito. All right, Kuba. How are we doing this morning?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We are. Is it this way? Yeah? Okay.
I think so.
We are back on the trail now. It is 8 a.m. This is the earliest we've ever started. And we're already lost. Are we lost? Yeah, we're lost. Okay. So another really nice farmer just shepherded his goats right through the middle of the way. And we are stopped here at a historical site. There are ruins lying on the sides of the way everywhere here.
Continuing on the trail, you will find a lot of mud on the bottom of your feet. But then you will find things like this that come out of nowhere. This Roman castle lies just off the trail, but is definitely worth seeing. It even has its own cannon. That probably no longer works.
Kuba finally got his coffee. Okay, just had coffee. Now we're on the hunt for a restaurant. Hey Kuba. Here we go. Hello. Ooh. What's this?
Korçuk.
Korçuk. Okay, we got something to eat. We were given this on the side of the streets. Really not sure how you eat it, but it appears you have to smash it, right? And then eat what's inside. I don't know. Unfortunately, we had to leave the restaurant because the food was way too much money. So we are leaving. Bye.
Despite the high prices of the Simena castle area of Kekova, the town here was beautiful, and it is near to where we ended up stopping for lunch.
We also did not do a boat tour of Kekova because we were so mad about the prices in that town that we said absolutely no way, we're not participating in that. Madrid. After a lot of planning, we've decided that we are going to walk from this town where we just had lunch, and we're going to go to a site where there are more ruins, of course. That's 7 kilometers away, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna walk that. It is 4:24 right now. We'll see if we'll get there by nightfall, set up camp, and then tomorrow we'll walk to another town where we will dolmuş to Kaş. The way here is just not ideal. I don't know how you can do it. Alright, this is the campsite we decided on for today.
And even though the trail ahead gets tough, to be able to camp in a place like this simply doesn't have a price.
We're gonna set up the tent, I guess, and
You can.
eat. We are. And we got our tent set up. We are all ready to go. Looking nice. It's beautiful. I'm so happy. See you tomorrow. Kuba thought he saw a bear last night. Or heard a bear last night.
I said boar or bear.
He rolled over in his sleep and said, "There's a bear!"
That was not like that.
But we're safe and we have an amazing view to wake up to. Blue skies! Vamos, Cuba! We're going to the beach. Look at her. She's majestic. So, this is our space for today. This is our beach day. What do you think, Cuba?
Well, I love to wash my feet on the graveyard.
I think everything so far has been worth it.
Unlike Kekova, Aperlai is entirely free to explore, and in the summertime would make for a great snorkeling spot, as you can see the submerged parts of this port city which sank due to earthquakes almost 2,000 years ago.
Our beach day is brought to you by the city of Aperlai, a port city, harbor,
Oh yeah.
and most of it is underwater now. And all of these graves, as Kuba has pointed out, have been broken into. You can see where they struck the grave, I guess to extract whatever treasures or may have been buried there. But they're everywhere, just like everywhere else on the Lycian Trail, really. Yep, we're gonna continue on our way, and at the end of the day, we should be in cash if everything goes to plan. That's the goal. You have the trail marker there, right on top of a grave. Another one up there. Can't get over it.
But still you can see the hand working. You can know that there was someone who spent hours or weeks making this
2,500 years ago.
2,500 years ago.
We're thinking now that we actually kind of had some luck with the rain because the sun is brutal. I'm gonna keep trucking on. Woo-hoo! Oh. Come out, friend. Come out to play.
From the bay.
Looks like that's a hill we have to climb. You ready, Kuba? He says he's super ready.
Apolonia, as the name suggests, was named after one of the most revered of gods, Apollo. The city, strategically located atop this hill, was known for its spectacular fortifications.
It's a very agricultural town, very small. Just saw what it's called, Apolonia, and now we're going to take a dolmuş, if we can find one, to Kaş. I think we just asked the entire town if there was a dolmuş coming, and the entire town said no. And then 10 minutes later, a dolmuş has picked us up.
I'm not sure if it's dolmuş or school bus.
It was actually a school bus dropping kids off, but he's taking us to Kaş, so we don't care. It's good. Life is great.
Dinner.
We're so grateful. We're so grateful. We are in Kaş. We got super lucky with our rider today, and we see supermarkets, we see restaurants, we see cafes, we see it all here. It's been a great day, really. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Yep. We have a room. Good morning from Kaş.
Good morning from Kaş.
It is 9:45 here. Our clothes are drying. There was a thunderstorm last night, the first of the year for me at least. And then we'll be headed to our next destination, which is Patara. Let's go. All right, we're on the dolmuş to Patara. We're gonna see some nice ruins today. It was really easy to take the dolmuş here. They're super awesome and very affordable. Definitely a recommended way to travel. The journey continues. There's a cow next to these 1,000-year-old tombs.
According to mythology, Patara was the birthplace of both Saint Nicholas, that's right, as in Santa Claus, and the Greek god of the sun, Apollo. It is a must-see destination of the Lycian Way. Here, the Council of the Lycian League assembled, thought to be one of the first democracies in the world. Patara stood as one of the 6 cities of the Lycian League that were granted the right to cast 3 votes, compared to smaller cities with the power to cast only 1 or 2. Patara's ruins date back to the 8th century BC.
I think we're gonna get an honorary master's degree in amphitheaters after this trip because we've seen so many.
The city suffered from Arabian invasions but ultimately succumbed to the forces of Mother Nature after it endured a brutal earthquake and intense silting. These windblown sand particles preserved the monuments of the city and also led to the formation of its beach, now a protected natural area where sea turtles lay their eggs just beyond the ruins. Although you can drive through the city and to the beach, we explored the entire area on foot. Patara's arch was constructed in the late 1st century AD and welcomes you to the ruins of this once bustling city.
We just said goodbye to our hosts at the hotel. And
The last one where we spent night
the last
together.
one that was spent together. We're so sad. Kuba is heading home, and
Back
I will
to
be
Prague.
here for another week and then I will meet him back in Prague. What's one thing you learned?
And one thing what I learned, don't trust taxi drivers in Istanbul.
And also, no, I think you learned that there's so much history here that's just still intact and that you can see and appreciate and get in touch with.
But it's also important when you travel here to learn something before.
Right.
No.
Yeah, to know a little bit of the history. Because there's just so much, and it's really useful to know the different periods, the eras, the Lycian, Roman, and Byzantine. We got one more to go. Ready?
Ready.
Let's do it.
The history of Xanthos is marred by tragedy. One of Lycia's most important cities, the people of Xanthos, on the verge of being conquered, took their lives and burned their homes to cinders rather than face capture. And not just once, but twice. This first happened in the 5th century BC, after the invasion of the Persian Harpagos, and again with the Roman commander Brutus in 42 BC. The following words commemorate Lycian prince Kere after the first invasion of Xanthos in the 5th century BC. This passage is the longest known to exist in the Lycian language and can be found on the obelisk at the city's entrance. We made our houses graves. We made our graves houses. Our houses were destroyed, and our graves were looted. We went to the top of the mountains. We went under the ground. We were under the water. They came and found us. They burned us down. They plundered us. We, for the sake of our mothers, our wives, and our dead, preferred mass deaths for the sake of our dignity and freedom. People of this land, we left a fire behind. The one that never goes out and never goes out.
So Kuba took me to this really romantic spot to say goodbye to me because he's leaving tomorrow and I'm going away. We're very sad. No, in the end I decided to go to Fethiye, so just kidding. We have another day together. So we're gonna see a little bit of Fethiye right now. And I modified my plan, so now I will be doing the peninsula right by Fethiye. Be walking that. But it's nice to be together for one more day. Let's go.
Great.
Good? Woo! Living like this makes me so happy. I just feel so complete. I feel really like I could live every day of my life like this, and